Good afternoon, Professor and class. This is Giovanni. In today's training session, I will discuss the Family Medical Leave Act. This training is specific for the County of Orange employees. By the end of the training, county employees will know what is the Family Medical Leave Act, if it is paid, who qualifies, when to use it, and the proper procedures to request time off. The training will be conducted via Microsoft Teams to allow employee engagement and participation. Also, session will be recorded to allow employees to rewatch it whenever they need a refresher. In developing this training session, I incorporated certain concepts. The first being motivation. Motivation is the drive or energy that compels people to act with energy and persistence towards a goal or goals. Now, there are different ways to motivate an employee, one of which is to make sure that an employee understands why they are doing the training. From the start of my training, I explained why they are doing the training and how it is relevant to them. Relevance was the next concept on my mind. I had to make sure that the information provided to the employee was specific and relevant to each individual. Despite being a broad concept, I had to make sure each person felt that I was speaking directly to them and that the information provided was for them. The reason why I am also choosing to record this lesson on Microsoft Teams is to allow an employee to rewatch the video as often as they like. Now, this is keeping in line with Berman's rule of three that states that people hear things only after they have been said three times. Hopefully, an employee will remember this information with just one session. However, they do have the capability and ability to rewatch it as many times as they choose. Another reason why I chose Microsoft Teams is because it allows for participation. Most adults learn best when they participate. In this session, I will be asking questions and allowing for responses. Lastly, feedback. At the end of my training, I will be asking for immediate feedback and questions. Training and learning is best achieved when feedback is immediate, direct, and in a constructive manner. Now, onto my training. Hello, fellow county employees. This is Giovanni. Today, we will be going over the Family and Medical Leave Act. We will discuss what it is, if it is paid, who qualifies, when do you use it, and the procedures you must take in order to use its benefits. This training is meant to be interactive, so please use the hand button to ask to speak and unmute yourselves. Also, today's training will be recorded and placed in our county's shared drive, so you may rewatch it whenever you like. So, what is the Family Medical Leave Act? The Family Medical Leave Act allows workers in the state of California, meaning everyone here today, to take up to 12 weeks off of work in order to care for a partner, child, or relative. During this time off, your employment here in the county and position is protected. Is this paid? Quick answer, no. However, there are things you can do to safeguard your savings. All employees are encouraged to use their sick time, vacation time, floating holidays, comp time, and PEP time in order to supplement their income. However, you do retain your health benefits during this time off. Who qualifies? In order to qualify, you must have been employed with the County of Orange for at least 12 months or worked for 1,250 hours in the last 12 months. When do you use the Family Medical Leave Act? There are three scenarios that qualifies the use of the Family Medical Leave Act. 1. Caring for a child after birth. 2. Caring for a spouse, children, or parent with a pressing health condition. And lastly, addressing a serious health condition that interrupts your performance at work. With that, what are the procedures you must take? First, you must submit a leave of absence request form to Human Resources 30 days in advance or as soon as practical in emergencies. Extensions require 14 days notice alongside medical documentation if leave exceeds 14 calendar days. If you took your leave due to a serious health condition, a medical certification will be required. Now on to our quiz. Please raise your hand to be called on, and when called on, please unmute yourself. First question, how many weeks are you allowed off? Second question, what can you use in order to supplement your pay? Third question, how many months or hours must you have worked to qualify? And last question, when do you use the Family Medical Leave Act? Thank you all for your answers, and here's a quick recap of the information and the answer that has been provided to you guys. Lastly, I'm opening up this time for any feedback regarding the training and any questions that you might have. Please go ahead and add those questions either on the chat or raise your hand in order to be called on. And once again, when you are called on, please go ahead and unmute yourself. With that, this brings an end to our training for today. As mentioned earlier, all of this training has been recorded and will be in our shared drive under our county's umbrella. If you have any questions, please feel free to either contact me directly or you can reach out to Human Resource Department or your service chief. Have a great day, and I'll see you all later.